YouTube, you know, it's your boy TSJ Starbucks, all that good stuff. Yeah, I know it look different. Got crazy little hair is good. Try something different. But finally got a day off. Figured I'd do this video. It's actually a show and tell. I don't know what episode we on. I guess I'll put it in the title. And it's actually an unboxing on the same one. Turn the TV down. Let's see. Hold on, let me get my knife. There we go. Alright, that makes it better. Alright, this is actually the shoe for the show and tell. Let's get into this shoe first because it actually is not for me. Shoe is actually a gift for my brother. It's a shoe I purchased previously for myself, and I know he wanted it. But, you know, he wear like a size 12, 12 and a half, 13. So it's hard to find stuff in his size, especially for a good price. I paid next to nothing for these. I paid like 30 bucks. And it's probably because they're in kind of a beat condition. But we've been trying to get into restorations. So I told him this was the best gift to get him. A pair of shoes. And I got him the actual Jason Mark kit so he can work on them. To help him work on them. And, some clothes or whatever, but this is the OG shit, and it's like I said, it's in not the best condition, size 12 and a half. But another pair of the AI's Answer 1s, white and red, original from '96. I have no idea why or when Reebok will ever release this color, but I have whoever wore these must have balled in them, but they still hold up. Like it's no, I say a little bit of separation, but nothing serious. Just need to be cleaned up. That's all. Sole's still beautiful. Just need to be cleaned. That's all. And for 30 bucks, and I'm recommending to him right now, take these damn insoles out. You know what? I'm gonna do it for him. And I feel like they're gonna get like how mine was. See how the insoles like falling apart? That's exactly what happened to mine, but I guess it was the moisture from my shoe, or my feet, should I say, that made them melt. They literally melted on my foot and my sock. And it's falling on my damn floor. Jesus.
White ones have a little bit more detail than the black ones.
Let me show y'all.
Because the black ones don't have the
see how it's just
OVO on the bottom.
falling off. This insole was done. But the whole time I thought it was the actual shoe, but it's just pieces of the midsole. Like, well, not the midsole, the insole. That's nothing. This shoe is hard as hell. Like, I can't see this shit crumbling. But let's get to what we came here for, shall we? We'll be happy with those. But this is actually, if you go back to my old videos, this is the first Jordan that I picked out in my life ever as a kid when I was in kindergarten. Oh yeah, let me show. See the fit. So I pulled these out today. Cool gray, 2001. And I don't think y'all ever seen these from me, because this was around the time I bought like 1,000,001 pairs of sneakers. But I wasn't doing videos because I was using my phone, and my phone like wouldn't upload. Well, the computer wouldn't upload the videos. I don't know why, but I'm kind of glad they pulled these out. I was drinking a soda earlier, and the soda, I guess, was shaking up, so it started like overflowing, and it got on my shoes. So I'm kind of glad it did that. See, look, it's on my shoes. It actually was strawberry soda. I'm glad I pulled these out because I got a little bit of Jason Mark left. I can clean these and finally do these damn soles. But like I said, this is a shoe that I picked out when I was a kid in kindergarten. I actually didn't even know it was a Jordan, so that's how I said I've been a Jordan head, sneakerhead, whatever, even before I even knew the term or what sneakers really meant. But I knew they meant something to me before I even knew the history or anything about it. I knew they looked good. But like you see, size 11, Air Jordan 8 Aqua. These are, like I said, the Air Jordan 8 Aquas, the 2016 version. I didn't get these on release day. These are worn, but I don't know if the price showed up on the box when I showed it in the video, but it retailed for $190, and I actually got these for like $120, $130 shipped. And y'all see it ain't no laces in them, right? Y'all see why in a minute. But I had a pair before, destroyed them, and I always wanted to get them back. So I said, I kept going to eBay searching for them, but the prices were just ridiculous in my size. And I was so happy when I found out that they was finally re-releasing these. I said I can get a new pair because for some reason on all the pairs, the used pairs, this right here, this Air Jordan right here on this tab always wears off. I don't know why. But I was hyped as shit when I found out. But seen the photos, I'm like, why the hell is this this is gray? I don't get it. I mean, mind you, before the 07 pair, 08, whatever year that is, that they came out, the retro, when they came out, I was already thrown off because I'm like, didn't the OGs have gray in the back? And I mean, it's still technically gray on the 07 pair, but it's just super dark. It's close to black, and it actually looked better because it makes the colors pop more. But you know, when you used to something for so long, when it changes, it throws you off. So with that being said, when the 07 pair came out, I started becoming more adaptive and more accustomed to that pair because that was all I seen. I ain't seen nobody with OG pair no more. Plus, that one looked better with black jeans and jeans in general, like, because I think the all black or close to all black plays off well with these colors. So when I seen these, I was like, oh, they going back to I forgot they're trying to do everything as close to the OG because everybody was complaining that they wasn't. So I was honestly pissed. I'm like, oh, now I started searching for 07 pair because I'm like, I don't know if I want these no more. Then I heard, you know, they was going to have the glitter effect in the purple. But that's actually on the OG pair. I think that's supposed to represent the stardust, or, you know, like, if you look at the sky at night, the atmosphere or whatever. If you look at the actual, dude, I got the retro card. Let me see. You see it on that retro card. Okay. See the stardust from the ball and him jumping? I think that's what's supposed to represent. And I don't understand how nobody didn't notice this. Like, look at this card. It goes up to 22, right? These shoes released in 2016, which is this year. No, my fault. 2015, which was last year, right? Y'all don't notice that these cards are old as shit? If this was supposedly up to date and they just made these cards, it would be up to number 29 by now, right? So my theory is these cards that they put in these, because you only see these cards really in the 8s. I think these are just leftover cards that they just had laying around in the factory. Like, why would you just put them in 8s and not any other shoes? Okay, they put them in the Air 7s, but other than that, why don't you have them for any other shoes? And why haven't you updated them yet? You would think it was a new picture on here, or a new story, or just a new layout altogether. But no, it's the same exact card you got for every 8 previously a long time ago when they first started retroing the 8s or any other sneakers. So I think that was corny as shit. But it's another story for another day. But get back to the shoe. And I seen these in person. I was like, I don't like the gray. I really don't like this gray. Like, it's making me mad to the point I don't want these no more. I want the 07 pair. And before these released, I started searching for the 07 pairs. Like, people was starting to tax people. Like, I'm like, in my size, the cheapest I was finding used was like $200. And of course, this part right here is always cracked. Like, it's just damn near blown out. Like, all the paint start coming off. And a DS pair of 07s in my size, or any size near that I can fit, is like $400 or $500. I'm like, wow, just 2 years ago, nobody wanted these, and they wasn't going for that much. But now, before these came out, like, people started looking for the Aquas even more because, you know, the supply of it is starting to dry up because there ain't that many pairs floating around no more. So I said, I'm gonna suck it up and just get these. But then when I found out my lady put it in a raffle, she actually won the raffle with no problem. We never won a raffle before, so that's when I said I don't think these are gonna sell out. So with that being said, they didn't sell out. So I said I'm gonna wait. And mostly all the stores around where I live at sold out of them, but a lot of other places didn't. So I said maybe I can wait till they go on clearance. I might get like $20, $30 off. But I paid it no mind, and you know, like I said in my previous video, the realest shit I ever said, got all child support, got a big tax return, paid all my bills up, had a lot of money laying around, and you already knew what I was gonna do: buy sneakers and rebuild my collection. And this was first on the list, and I said, I'm just gonna try to suck it up with the gray, but I can't. I just don't like this gray. So with that being said, I did this.
I didn't bring a couple of them.
Now I have a 2015 Aqua all black. Look at them side by side. That's why the laces wasn't in it. Now a lot of people I show these to on Instagram. Now all of a sudden they like the gray better. But before I did this, all I was hearing was complaints about how they don't like the gray, even though it's OG. It makes the show look ugly. Now everybody says, oh, well, it makes the color pop more. I really think this makes the colors pop way more. And plus, I'm glad a lot of people don't like it, because I'll probably be the only one really walking around with an all black Aqua. So, brief story, you know, I always do the show. Now I'll do the tale. So, I already did this video a long time ago, but you know, a lot of people ain't been on my page in a while, so I just try to tell a story real quick. Basically, like I said previously, this is by far to me, that me recollecting anything from when I was younger, this is the first shoe, well, the first Jordan that I ever got, and I picked it out myself. So I was in kindergarten, and I seen somebody in my class with the Bugs Bunny 8, the white pair. And I didn't know they was Jordan, I just knew they looked good. I always liked this part in the straps. I was like, damn, I like that shoe, I really do. But I never was like, oh, can I get these, yada yada. But it used to be an old sneaker store, mom and pop store, not too far where I live at right now, when I was younger. And my mom took me down there. This was like literally 2-3 days after, well, not too far after that day I seen the kid in my class with the Bugs Bunny 8s. And he asked me, like, literally, pick whatever shoe you want. And that's how you know how young I was, because when you get to a certain age, shoes become pricey, and ain't no pick whatever you want no more. It's you gonna get what I give you. So, you know, I was real young, so real small, so you know, Jordans probably wasn't that expensive at the time. So she let me pick whatever I want, and I seen these sitting on the shelf. Like I said, I didn't know they was Jordan or nothing. I just like the colors. Like, I just love this aqua tone with the purple. Like, of course I didn't know the colors or whatever. I just knew it looked good when I was little. I said, I want them. She got them for me, and everybody was on my top at school, like, oh, those are nice. Where you get those, yada yada. People was probably saying they was Jordan or something, but I didn't pay no mind. I mean, I'm 6 years old. I don't know none of this shit. But then the next year, I actually got the powder 9s. My dad bought them for me, and again, I didn't know they was Jordan. I just liked the color. So fast forward to about maybe, I think it was 3rd grade when the 11s came out. Because when 11s came out, that's when I started paying attention, knowing what Jordans was, this, that, and 4th, yada yada. Yeah, it was 3rd grade, I think. Yeah, it was 3rd, because this is how I know my school years with sneakers, when I know, like, I know what school year and I know what Jordan came out that year by the school year. So 5th grade is where I always break it down. 5th grade, I knew for a fact that the 13s came out that school year, because I didn't get none of them. I had Team Jordans, and I just remember focusing on the He Got games and the playoffs. So I always backtrack. 4th grade, 12s came out. Didn't get none of them. That's the year, I probably said in my previous video, that I tried to get a pair of 12s, and I was short by $15. My dad wouldn't pay it. So the year before that, 3rd grade, 11. So that's when I found out about Jordans, yada yada, and I didn't know numbers yet. Fast forward up to middle school, I started knowing the history, finding places where to buy shoes, where to get like the history, know the release dates and all that type of stuff. And I found out about these. I said, oh, these are Jordans. I never knew that. I didn't know the number yet. Didn't know the colorway, none of that. Fast forward to 8th grade, that's when I think the retros started coming out, or it was like becoming popular. It was the 5. And I don't know which one I had. I had one of them damn retros, and I borrowed my own money, and I seen a card. And that's the card, these cards, right here. This card taught me Jordan numbers. Numbers of Jordans, maybe not all the colorways, but some of the colorways. And that's how, from there, I actually had a poster board on my wall of like every Jordan, because I used to cut them out of the East Bay books and out of the Slam magazines. I would buy double magazines because I didn't want to mess the original one up. And I would hang them on the poster board and put them on the wall. But so many Jordans was coming out, I had to constantly change the poster board, add more to the poster board almost every single year. And every year I became more knowledgeable. And it was crazy that I told my mom this story not too long. I said, Mom, did you not know? Well, I know she don't know, but I said, you're not going to believe this. Like, She knows I'm crazy about sneakers. Every time she ever want to buy me something for my birthday, Christmas, I always tell her either buy me a sneaker or help me buy a sneaker. Either or, that's all that ever is. So I was telling her this story about these shoes. I said, "You do know you got these for me in kindergarten, right?" She said, "I did." Like I said, "I remember the colors or whatever." I said, "Yeah, they was Jordan, and you don't remember that I picked them out, not knowing that it was Jordan. So kind of this is your fault that I'm the way I am when it comes to sneakers." But you know, like usual, I rambled on. This has made it a good enough video, so I'm gonna try to shoot some more. But I'm not gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm just real lazy. My days off. I told you I work 16-hour days, and this week I'm only off one day. I'm only off today, and I'm not off again until Tuesday of next week and the weekend. So that's the reason why sometimes I take forever to shoot videos, or I'm just being lazy about it. But I'm gonna try to crank out at least 2 more, hopefully, before the day out. But I'll just spread them out throughout the week. So, and I still got to make that video part 2 of the French Blue review. Like it's a story to that. Like I laugh about it now, but when I tell you the story, it's nothing to laugh about. So with that being said, I'll get back to y'all in the next one.